Hello, how are you? Thank you for watching the video. I today going to explain about the compensation plan for my hard of hearing and deaf people. Please send me a message or text me to learn more. Okay, I'm going to explain the different levels that we have with Paparazzi Accessories. The first level of Paparazzi Accessories, when you first enter and when you first join and sign up, is called a Star Consultant. A Star Consultant has so many benefits immediately. Not only do you get 45% commission, so for instance, I'm going to do 98. She just signed up as a Star Consultant. She was so excited that she ended up immediately getting 65, another person up under her. Then that person up under her, she received immediately 5% of that person. Well, she went and she got another person. Okay, so now she has two people up under her. She's still a Star Consultant, but she gets 5% of the first two people with the 5% of each person. Okay, but now she actually has three people. So she has three people. Okay, and then she also is active because she has to be active, and she has to have 50 PVs, and so everybody else is active here. Now she becomes director. With the benefit of being director is that she gets 10% off of the first leg, and then off their leg, which is the second level, she gets 5%. Okay, so she gets 5% of the second level. Okay, then you have the next level you have is called Premier Director. With Premier Director, there's benefits here is that if she gets the 98, she has three people under her. She's already active for director. Then she has 23 up under one of her people. 65 say recruited one person, okay, which is 23. Okay, then 13 decided they was recruiting 71. So 23 and 71 would actually be considered a second leg. That was she would get a bonus of the second leg of 5%. Then she would also get 5% of the third leg. So that's what Premier Director is. With Executive Director, you still have to have 50 personal volume, 50 PV points. PV stands for personal volume. OV stands for our organization volume. Okay, so in order to be Premier Director, you have to have 3K, which is 3,000 of OV organization volume points, but it can't be no more than 1,000 per leg. So that's why it's important to build wide and let the wide build deep. So I already have those three people, 98, 65, 13 for me to be director. But you know, if number 13 falls out, then I won't be director anymore. So therefore I need to get more people. So I'm going to get number 10 as my direct sponsor, and I'm going to directly sponsor number 48. Okay, now I can comfortably feel that I can move to the next level, which is Executive Director, which is Premier Director, I'm sorry. Premier Director. So with Premier Director, I have to have 6,000 organization points, but no more than 1,000 come from each leg. So now I have 5 legs. So one leg can be 500, another leg can be 1,000, another leg can be 1,500, another leg could be 300, another leg can be 4,000. But as long as I have no more than 1,000 from each leg, and it adds up to 3,000, then I would advance to be PD, Premier Director, as long as I'm active myself. Now, in order to move to Executive Director, I have to have 6,000 points of organization volume, and then I have to increase my personal volume up to 100. So I have to have my personal volume up to 100, but again, that 1/3 rule, which means that I cannot have more than 2,000 points from one particular leg. So remember, I have 5 legs. Okay, so one leg can have 1,500, the second leg can have 500, third leg can have 500, so that's 2,000 right there, right? But say the fourth leg has 500, so that's 2,500, and the fifth leg has 500, that's 3,000. Everybody is active. I've gotten my 100 PV, so that means that now I am PD, Premier Director. What does PD get me? It gets me 10%. What does ED get me? I'm sorry, Executive Director. It gives me 10% on the first leg, 5% on the second leg, 5% on the third level. Then on top of that, I get 1% of the total organization volume. So say the total organization volume is $8,000. 8,000 points, but I can only use the the 6,000 for the 1,000. 2,000 because I have the 1/3 rule. But however, the 1% organization volume, I get 1% of that of the complete volume, no matter how much they do, okay? So they can do more than 6,000, I still receive 1%, okay? The other one is producer. Producer, I still have to have everybody active, at least 3 active consultants. So since I have 5 on the first leg, even if 1 falls off, I still have 4 on the first leg, which means I still am active because I made sure that I was active myself by ordering 100 personal volume points. Not only on the first level I get 10% because I build wide, then they build deep, so on the second level I get 5%. On the third level, I get 5%. Then on top of that, I get 3% of the total that they've done. But they have to have 12,000 organization points in order for me to be producer. So that has to be divided into 3. So that means that I cannot, with the 1/3 rule, I cannot get more than 4,000 points PV from one particular leg. So since I have 5, then I feel that I can be able to do though and get that 12,000 points. However, I still want to build wide because I'm not sure. I still want to build wide, so now I added 45 and I added 34, okay? And then they decided to build deep. They added 18 and they added 27, okay? So that was how that works, and then there's more and more levels that be able to learn about, and I'd be happy to explain the whole compensation plan with you. Please give me a call at 202-528-8538. 202-528-8538. Be sure to join my team and to visit my website www.stylish, STYLISH, jewelry, JEWELRY, the number 4, the letter U.com. I love to have you a part of my team, and you can see why Paparazzi is so exciting, affordable, stylish, $5 jewelry. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Enjoy.